Hello, welcome to our site. It's good to have you. We have a trade. The Indianapolis Colts send Zaire Franklin to the Green Bay Packers, and in return they get Chris Woodley. I will preface everything I am going to say with, I don't think Zaire Franklin's a good player. I don't think he should have made the Pro Bowl that year, and I don't think that the sky's falling since we've lost him. We'll probably be okay. But the biggest qualm I have about this trade, among with others, but the biggest issue I have with this trade is Zaire Franklin is at the very least a playable player, while Chris Woodley is not. Just to quickly run over Chris Woodley's stats. In 47 games, he has 0.5 sacks. And before you say, oh, well, maybe he's a backup defensive tackle. Maybe he's like a third-string guy, a young third-string guy. He's semi-young. He's 25. But in his first 3 years, he's played 25% of the snaps, 28%, and 52% of the snaps. And so he's gotten a lot of run. Like, he started 16 games. And so, in that large amount of snaps, he has half a sack. In those 47 games, he has 87 tackles. That is less than 2 tackles per game. In those 47 games, he has 9 tackles for loss. Adetomiwa Adebawore has the same amount of tackles for loss. The difference is Adetomiwa did it in 200 less career snaps. In his career, he has 4 hurries. In 47 games, specifically, he has 4 hurries. And Neville Gallimore had 8 hurries on a similar amount of snaps. He has 7 QB hits in his 47 games. Neville Gallimore had 6 this year. 6 this year in comparison to a career. And his missed tackle rate is 7.6, 9.1, and 7.4, which is not great. Like, for a defensive tackle, at least according to Google, you want it to be 6 and below. And I don't really see a ton of upside for him either. I've seen some people say, oh, he can be, a pass rusher. He can replace Neville, or, who knows, maybe one day he can back up DeForest Buckner effectively. And, I call bullshit on that. He's like 275, so he is small, but he's pretty slow. He can't get any pressure on the quarterback. Again, 47 games, 0.5 sacks, 4 hurries, 7 QB hits in 47 games. And so, to me, that dispels any narrative of him being an effective pass rusher or an effective smaller defensive tackle. I don't think he can be a nose tackle because, ask any Packers fan, he struggled to keep weight on, and his missed tackle rate is a little high, and he has 9 tackles for loss and less than 2 tackles per game. So I don't love this trade. Like I said, Zaire, I think, is a playable player, even if not a good one. He's playable. And Woodley, I just think, is bad. Like, he has given no indication in my eyes of even being, let me rewind that. He has given no indication in my eyes that he can be a starter, a backup, or even a consistent rotational player. I have not checked his college stats, although it doesn't really matter. But, yeah. Traded a playable player for a non-playable one.